We got another financial astrology update on AMC. This is DD. You literally cannot get anywhere else. If you guys have been tracking the moon phases with me, you know AMC follows the moon phases. And so if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe because we're going to show you guys things that you're not going to see on any other YouTuber's channel, okay? And we know that AMC is in a very healthy spot because of the moon phases, okay? So last video, we talked about the full moon that happened on March 18th, guys. This is what we have to remember. This full moon on March 18th, I said, hey, if we get a pop over the $17 mark, that is very good. That is very good for a new moon push that would take us to around the $28 mark. We did all that on that full moon pop. That one full moon, we did all that, guys. That showed a lot of strength in the moon phase analysis for AMC, guys. I'm not worried. The new moon launch pad was at the $17 mark, okay? So we popped on that full moon, and then we've been heading down, obviously, since the waxing period. But what we guys have to remember, since we are still above the $17 mark, all right, we're still above the previous moon phase from over here, okay, that we needed to get on this full moon pop. We still went above that, okay? So what I'm looking for, okay, because next week is a full moon. Now, we don't have the market open on Friday because it's Good Friday, and the full moon is the Saturday after that. So that full moon energy is going to be super potent next week. It may be more potent the following week, starting on April 18th. But we all know, if you guys have been watching, Aries season is the Libra season. We know this full moon is huge because we got King Griffin having a full moon in his sign. We got Adam Aaron having a full moon in his sign. We have Jerome Powell having a full moon on one of his main signs, his moon in Libra. We know Putin's having a full moon in Libra, and we know Gary Gensler is having a full moon in Libra. If you guys haven't checked out the playlist covering all these guys to help us further understand what may happen in the market this week, this month on this full moon event, then go ahead and check those out. I will be dropping some more for Adam Aaron, Gary Gensler, and Jerome Powell. Guys, this is a huge month because they're all having a full moon in their sign Libra, okay? And then after this full moon, the next new moon is an eclipse. And we guys remember this over here, we were calling out for months before we had the full moon pop into the $70 range, okay? We said that was an eclipse. We were anticipating. Well, now I'm telling you guys, we have another eclipse coming, okay, after this full moon, okay? So this is a very big month. This is a very big month. So guys, listen to what I'm saying right here, okay? This is what we need. Next week, we're going to be within the 3-day range coming into Thursday, the last day of the market. We're going to be hitting that 3-day range into the full moon, all right? We know we get the trend reversals or the pops typically within 3 days, okay? So Thursday should tell us a lot about what's going to happen the following week, okay? And remember that Monday on the 18th is 2 days before the full moon. So we are going to be getting full moon energy this Thursday and the following Monday. What we want to see, we have to stay above the $17 mark. As long as we stay above the $17 mark, I am bullish for another push coming into this full moon, or the period, the phase of the full moon going back to the $29, $30 range. I am bullish. Now, let's say we fall underneath this range next week, okay? And then we stay underneath that, ending the week, we stay underneath the $17 mark. And then that full moon could be a drop back into this high $13, $14 range, guys. And I know that sounds scary, but you guys remember, I was telling us that we're going to hit 17 way over here at the end of December, all right? And nobody was really listening to that. Excuse me, at the end of, I was telling everyone at the end of December that the $17 mark is very possible. I was one of the first people to say that, okay, because I'm following the moon phases, guys. The moon phases, it broke the level of support, and that was the next spot, okay. Now another thing I want to bring up is we're officially on this quarter moon, okay, coming into next week. I told you guys a lot of times we get little uptrends on the first quarter moon, okay. That's another bullish indicator for AMC coming into the week. Now, moon phase wise. Now, one thing I want to mention is the on balance volume is looking good. It's still high. Now, the RSI is falling, and we're oversold now. And look at this volume. It's nothing but selling, guys. We know this is strong manipulation. We know it's hard to track AMC because of the manipulation, but we also know that the market sometimes moves with moon cycles. Okay, we've been doing lots of proof of that. We don't need to go back into the past, but there's a lot of evidence. Citadel has a company named after a moon phase, Apogee. Okay, there's a lot of evidence all over the place that the cycles happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I have the right exposure for this full moon and the new moon after that. So I'm going to make sure I have really good exposure all April. You guys know I haven't sold any shares, but I'm talking about call exposure and all that good stuff. I'm going to make sure I have that. But guys, listen, we want to see an increase in volume next week. Okay, we need to see some volume increase. We need to see this RSI kind of turn up and to give us a good indication of the full moon pop. Okay, coming into the end of the week and the following. All right, so I hope you guys are with me. Are you guys still holding strong with me? Guys, we are winning. If it's not obvious to you guys, we are winning. They didn't want us to go up to $30 from all the way at 13 guys. All right, that is over 100%. They didn't want that to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen. If that's not an indication that we are winning, I don't know what to do for you guys. We have to look behind the illusion. We halted up. They're in trouble. Hedgies are in trouble. We have to buy and hold. This is a one-time life opportunity. Once in a lifetime opportunity. This is not going to be an opportunity again. Why wouldn't you hold? Why wouldn't you see what happens? We are winning. GameStop was at $80 like a couple weeks ago. It hit $200. Guys, this is not normal. This is not normal. No one should be nervous. Everyone should be more confident than ever. They spent all this time tearing down our confidence just for us to pop like this in a few days. We are Gucci. Are you with me? If you're with me, go ahead and drop a like, drop a comment saying you guys are with me. If you're new here, subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to check us out, the Market Moonlord Discord, where we're going to be dropping moonshot plays, go ahead and get there before it's no longer free. What we're about to do now is check out the AMC stars for the week to get a better idea of what's going to happen. Welcome to the Market Moonlord, where we merge the matrix with the stars. I'm your host, Jason Alexander, the blue moon of Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life. Okay, so you guys know what we're looking at. We're looking at AMC's chart IPO date, and I have Monday open 9:30 a.m. Now, the biggest thing I really need you guys to hear me on is what's happening with this Pluto and Venus. Okay, and this is something I was really anticipating. And I was telling you guys months ahead of time when these two meet, something was going to happen. All right, I explained to you how Venus rules jewelry, how Pluto rules digging for gold, digging for something, takeovers. Venus rules relationships. We just got a mine company that's outstanding. I know I brought up some HYMC and you saw what the company did. Okay, this was a huge bullish indication that this was in play. This was significant, and it's going to continue to be significant. Listen, this is literally Venus. Pluto conjunct Venus is sudden changes. Okay, and it's conjunct AMC's ascendant at the same time. All right, the ascendant is the company's projection. It's the map of the company. It is the persona. Okay, it wants to take things over. It wants to transform. It wants to get rid of debt. Pluto rules debt. Okay, Venus rules money. This is extremely bullish indicator of sudden changes. Suddenly I'm here. Suddenly I'm there. Suddenly I'm here. Suddenly I'm here. Okay, that's literally what that does. It's volatile. Okay, Pluto is the last planet of the zodiac. When this does something to a chart, it's something to pay attention to. It's something to pay attention to. And the biggest things I could tell you with Pluto is sudden changes, guys. So at any time, just like we popped the way we popped, and then we dropped the way we dropped, that is still going to be in play. The volatility is still going to be in play. And guys, eventually, just like we popped from like 14 to 70, if we pop from 20, we're going past 70. We're going to hit the hundreds, guys. Okay, so everyone just relax. All right, Pluto is trying to take things over, trying to transform the company. That is a fact. Now, another thing I want to point out is Neptune and Jupiter are together, okay, in their home sign of Pisces. That's very, very potent energy, okay? What does Pisces represent in astrology? One of the things it represents is manipulation, okay? Jupiter represents the legal system, morals, okay? So there could be something happening with AMC legally that's going to be good for the stock because it's making a positive trine to the midheaven, the highest point of a company, the reputation of the company is making a positive trine. Jupiter wants to expand. Neptune wants to get rid of the illusion, okay? And guys, listen, how long was that Neptune making the square to Mercury? It's no longer there. The deception is going to be dying down, guys. They're not going to be able to deceive us, okay? Another thing I want to mention, Pisces rules Hollywood because Pisces rules the illusion, the creativity that made the picture, okay? The fake picture that's not real. That's Pisces, okay? That's Hollywood. Pisces rules Hollywood. Jupiter, Neptune together in the Hollywood sign. This is good for the movie theaters, all right? Facts. Now, coming to Monday, I see one of my favorite things to see on AMC, guys. I see some Mercury energy, and I'm seeing it with some really nice planets. If I look at this sun right here, it is making a positive trine to the Mercury right there, okay? What is the sun in astrology for financial astrology? It is the reputation of the company's management, the company's CEO. What is Mercury? All right, Mercury is news. Mercury is deal making. All right, Mercury is trying to analyze and communicate. Okay, usually when Mercury gets hit on AMC, we see some interesting moves. This looks like some news from the actual company CEO or management. Okay, something is changing with AMC's reputation coming into this week, and that's perfect. Adam's about to have a full moon. Now we're seeing in the chart that there looks like that we might be hearing from Adam. Okay, we come into this week with a very strong sun trine the actual company's communication, okay? And look at what else it's doing. It's making a sextile to Saturn, okay? So this could be, a milestone-like energy. Something was completed potentially. On this full moon, AMC may have completed something. We're going to hear from the company. There could be something new happening, some new ideas because the sun is in Aries. That's very initiating. But no matter what, I am bullish having some Mercury energy coming into the week. But guys, I'm going to leave it there. The manipulation is strong. All right. The main thing that's important is the phases look good. Okay. We went way above where we needed to be. Even on the SPY. Okay. The SPY went way above where it needed to be, and it's hovering at the top end of that pop. Okay. So it still wants to keep going up. We are still in the waxing period where things typically grow. Okay. So I am consciously optimistic that we are going to continue to get some good positive upside on the end of next week, if not coming into the beginning of next week. By the end of next week, coming to that full moon, I am looking for some bullish indication. Now, I'm just anticipating the mind of the hedgy, the market makers. We're going to have a long weekend. We're not going to have a market open on Friday. So it could be one of those situations where, they put everything in a dark pool and then they start putting it out the following week. Okay. But no matter what, we have a huge full moon for the Libras. I told you guys who's the Libras. Don't forget to watch the Aries Aries season is Libra season. If you haven't checked it out already, don't forget that, guys. And then after this full moon, we have a new moon eclipse that is huge. All right. So if you guys appreciate this, DD, go ahead and drop a like for your boy. I appreciate it a lot. And if you guys are new here, haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to see you guys here in the future. And if you guys haven't checked us out, the Market Moonlord Discord, where we're doing moonshot plays, and there's a lot of great people in there, go ahead and check us out, the Market Moonlord Discord. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for commenting and showing support. This is the reason why I keep doing this, guys. If you made it this far in the video and you share the video, I will give you guys a 15-minute free reading for this full moon, guys, okay? And if you guys got it before, I go hard on those. Anyway, guys, I'm Jason Alexander, the Blue Moon of Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life. You're watching Market Moonlord, where we merge the matrix with the stars. Until next time, peace.
Jason Alexander, the Blue Moon of Neptune.